Hezbollah's Secretary General Naim Qassem has rejected talks between the Lebanese government and Israel. Ambassadors from both nations are expected to meet in Washington on Tuesday, but Qassem says the talks are a pretext to pressure Hezbollah into laying down its weapons.
We reject negotiations with the Israeli entity. These negotiations are futile and require a Lebanese consensus to shift our approach from non-negotiation to direct negotiations. What is this humiliation that Lebanon is facing directly? Israel says very clearly these negotiations are to force Hezbollah to disarm their weapons and to have peace with the Israeli enemy. Netanyahu has repeated this several times.
Meanwhile, the Israeli army has intensified ground operations in the south of Lebanon. A strike near the entrance to the Red Cross offices in the city of Tyre killed one person. It was the second attack on the Red Cross in less than 24 hours. Obaida Hitto joins us now live from Tyre in southern Lebanon. Obaida, Hezbollah says it will continue to confront Israeli forces. So what kind of outcome is the Lebanese government looking or expecting to get out of these talks?
The Lebanese government has been clear through the prime minister as well as the president saying that they want to reach a ceasefire. First and foremost, this has been a very deadly conflict for Lebanon since March 2nd. The death toll has shot way above 2,000, especially since the Wednesday attacks that shook the entire country. Now the government wants to sit at the table. This is going to be the first time that Israeli and Lebanese diplomats meet face-to-face in official talks in 40 years, since 1983. So a significant milestone here in Lebanon, but it's being received with different opinions inside Lebanon, exposing some of the deep fractures in the country. As you mentioned, Naim Qassem asking the government to pull out of these talks, but the government needs to find a way to deal with the expanding humanitarian crisis. There's over 1 million people displaced inside Lebanon today. The death toll continues to rise, and Israel continues to carry out attacks throughout the country. The fighting on the front lines intensifies, especially since Wednesday. There have been some guarantees, or at least unsaid guarantees, that Beirut, the capital, will not be attacked. Instead, Israel has focused its firepower on the south, especially around Bint Jbeil. And all of that is turning into a very difficult position for the government to be in, to try and reclaim its sovereignty. The Prime Minister Nawaf Salam said that Lebanon wants to negotiate on its own behalf. It doesn't want any other country to negotiate on its behalf. And this is a step in that direction for Nawaf Salam. But many people here in Lebanon do not want to engage in talks unless there's a ceasefire. So that's going to be at the top of the priority list for the Lebanese diplomat when they sit with the Israeli ambassador in Washington tomorrow.
Obaida Hitto, live for us in Tyre in southern Lebanon. Thank you so much.